He also provides practical guidance to families on implementing Bhagavad Gita principles in everyday life. Additionally, Prabhu is celebrated for his impactful personal podcasts and Q&A series that inspire and engage listeners. So, we are very thankful to His Grace, Sri Vigraha Prabhu, today for being with us, all of us. So, let us welcome one more time and let us hear the secrets of managing our life towards the circumstances. Over to you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Let us begin with prayers. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today I thought we will share a few insights about how to be responsive in life, in various circumstances, and not to be reactive. So we shall discuss this based on the teachings of our beloved spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. So let's begin dedicating this session to Srila Prabhupada. Reaction versus response. What do you think is the difference between the two? I want the session to be interactive. That's why I'm not sitting also. I want to interact with all of you and also to learn whatever you know and also share what I know. Yes. What is reaction and what is response? Put up your hand. Can we pass a mic, please? Yes. What's your name? Divan. Divan Swaroop. Okay. Okay, tell me, what's your... Yes. Wonderful. Let's give a big round of applause to Divan. Good. Anyone else would like to share? What's the difference between response and reaction? Yes. Stand up. Louder. Yes. What's your name? Kiran. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
May experience.
Okay.
May
Nice.
experience the reaction.
Nice. Good. Thank you. Anybody else? Yes. Hare Krishna. What's your name?
I'm Rakshit.
Yes.
So reaction can be like responding with negative emotions like anger and so on. And response can be like responding with positive emotions like humility and yeah.
The mic.
Okay. Interesting. Nice. Good. Yes, Jagannath.
Hare Krishna, I'm Jagannath, and I think reaction is something it's an effect of having a very small window, and response is having first of all a larger area
Picture.
of knowledge.
Wonderful. Nice. Good. Oh, more definitions coming up. Yes. What's your name?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Myself Tirtha Prasad. What I feel is reaction is something we act out of emotion, not analyzing the situation. Instantaneous action out of emotion. But response is like we act analyzing the situation in a calm, cool, composed head.
Wonderful.
Hare Krishna.
Nice. Good. Let's give a big round of applause to all the folks who shared. Wonderful. Nice. Let's play a game now. Okay? Let's play a game. It's called the Hari Bol game. Can you all stand up? Okay. So 2 rounds will be there in this game. In round 1, you should do exactly what I say, as fast as you can, quickly. Okay, you should be very quick. And if I say sit, you should sit. If I say stand, you should stand. And if I say dance, you should raise your hands, shout Hari Bol, and then jump. All this should happen very quick. Just focus on round 1 now. Round 2 we'll see later. Are you all ready? For round 1. Okay. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Stand. Stand. Dance. But only one devotee is jumping. Dance. Sit. Stand. Stand. Sit. Dance. Sit. Dance. Okay, wonderful. Now let's go to round 2. Round 2, some gadbad will happen here. In round 2, what you should do, whatever I say, you should do the opposite of that. If I say sit, you should stand. If I say stand, you should sit. And if I say dance, you should completely stand still. Still. Stay means if you are sitting, you will sit still, silent. Understood? If you are standing, you will stand silent. Okay, ready? Stand. Sit. Stand. Stand. Okay. Sit. Stand. Stand. Dance. I have fully confused you. Stand. Sit. Dance. Sit. Sit. Stand. Dance. We'll go to round 1 mode again. To this evening I want to fully confuse you. Round 1. Sit. Stand. Dance. Sit. Stand. Dance. Dance. Stand. Sit. Stand. Dance. Sit. Round 2 mode. Sit. Stand. Dance. Sit. So everyone got fully confused and my agenda is successful. All of you please sit now. Round 1 mode. Okay, can someone explain what happened? What's the difference between round 1 and round 2? What's the difference? Someone put up your hand. Yes. Can we reach out the mic, please? Yeah. What's your name? Into the mic.
My name is Rajat.
Rajat, yes.
Round 1 is like spontaneous. We are no processing time.
Okay.
Round 2 we have to think, and then sometime we have to.
Wonderful. Very good. Right. Okay. Anybody else has some other observation? Difference between the two rounds. What's your name?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I am Ratul Sarkar.
Ratul, yes.
So first round is react.
Okay.
Second is respond.
How?
Sir, Prabhu, in second, we need to understand, like you said, it is opposite. So we need to analyze it is opposite.
Yeah.
Then we need to respond.
You need some processing time,
Yes, Prabhu.
isn't it? It's not instantaneous. Correct? Therefore, it is called response. Wonderful. Give a big round of applause to him. Thank you. Thank you. So, the difference between reaction and response. Reaction is spontaneous. It is instinct based. How you have trained your subconscious mind throughout your life. That is the first thing that comes out from your mind. That's called reaction. A knee jerk is an example for reaction. What is a knee jerk? Huh? What is a knee jerk? We have studied you also have experience, you have studied in science. Anyone can explain what's a knee jerk? Yes. What's your name?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, myself Tirtha Prasad. A knee jerk is a reflex reaction when we hit the knee joint below the knee joints, Prabhu.
What happens at that time?
Instantaneously the leg sways.
The leg?
Sways, extends.
It sways. So it's called a reflex reaction. Thank you very much. Good. So no one has to tell us, you don't have to pause and reflect and think when somebody hits your knee. It's spontaneous. It's an unconscious act. Whereas a response is a more conscious, deliberate action. It's a choice. There are n number of options to choose from, and I'm going to choose what I feel is the best way to act or speak in a given circumstance. That's called what? Response. So response is deliberate, reaction is what? Spontaneous, unconscious. Right? Which one do you think is better in our daily life? But which one do we often do? React. We are often react. Correct, no? We don't respond. Even though we know response is better. Why? Because we have trained our mind-body system in that way. Okay, let's watch one very quick. How many of you are cricket lovers here? Yeah. In India, cricket is a religion. And Sachin is God. Now God has retired. But let's see what Yuvraj did. It's a long video, but I'm going to just, probably the first few seconds we will play.
A few words exchanged between Yuvraj and Flintoff.
I wouldn't bother Yuvraj if I was you.
That's huge! That is a biggie! It's out of here!
Ravi, I'm backing this one. I think this is one of the biggest. Into orbit. Even bringing smoke in the clouds, this. Off the bat, it's still in there. We've lost it. There it is again. That's a biggie. Keep going. Oh, I want to know how far this is.
Okay. We'll stop it then, otherwise we'll watch the entire match. But what's the speciality of this over? 6 balls, 6 sixes in a go. In the same, he hit 6 sixes successively. And this happened to Yuvraj when? After he had a verbal spat with Flintoff. Now this is how he chose to respond, correct, in that given situation. There was a fierce argument between the two. It was visible very much that there was something going on between the two on the field. But Yuvraj did not lose his cool, and this is how he gave a reply to whatever he heard. Now that means if we all decide, it is very much possible to give a response in every given situation, however tense the situation may be, however tempting the situation may be. It's possible for us to give a response if we can actually train ourselves. Today's whole session is about how to train ourselves to give response rather than go with the default reaction mode. Okay? Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter, Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkha daha agama apayino anityaha tam stitikshasva bharata. Can someone stand up and read the translation of this verse, please? Who would like to read? Yes. What is Lord Krishna saying in this verse?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception, ocean of Bharat, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
Thank you. So what is Lord Krishna saying? Summer will come, summer will go. Winter will come and it will go. In the same way, happiness will come, it will go. Distress will come, it will. That means it is agama, coming, apayinaha, going. It comes and it goes. It's not permanent. We should learn to tolerate the situations. We should not get carried away with the situations. Why do we generally react? Is because we get so much affected by the situation. Oh, how can somebody treat me like this? How can somebody scold me? We become so absorbed in the situation. We forget that the situation is just one small bit of our entire life. We take it so much seriously. And that is why our emotions come out and we become reactive. Instead, Lord Krishna is teaching a very important principle here. If people praise you, it's not permanent. If people accuse you, that is also not permanent. You need just learn to tolerate without being disturbed. You need to move on towards your goal of life. Because if you start reacting to everything that people say or people do to you, there is no end to it. And who is going to get affected? Can we change the mic, please? Who is going to get affected? It is you who is going to get affected. Hare Krishna. Yes. So we will get affected if we start responding to or reacting to everything that happens. So Krishna is teaching us what you should do. Understand it is temporary and then tolerate them. How to tolerate? By developing spiritual outlook. What does spiritual outlook tell us? That material situations are temporary. Focus on the permanent thing. Don't focus on the temporary thing. So that's the lesson. Let's see one interesting story where mindful response saved someone's life. This is a story from the Panchatantra. By seeing this image, how many of you got to know what is the story? Okay, how many of you, who could narrate this story for all of us? Story time. Can someone narrate the story? Anybody? Try. Yes. Here. What's your name? Deepak. I want all of you to speak up, otherwise I know you will get bored if only I keep speaking. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Deepak. So this story is about a monkey and a crocodile. A monkey stays in a tree of a mango tree where every day he used to eat a mango he used to use off mango and he used to throw off mango in the river where the crocodile used to eat the leftover the mango. So they both become very close friends every day because of monkey. The crocodile used to get the mango. So one day what happens, like crocodile asks, like thinks about like if he throws so much sweet mango in the river, he will be also so sweet. If I eat him, he will be also very sweet. So I should trick him and take him with me and will eat him. So what he does is like crocodile goes to monkey and he asks monkey to come with me, like we go on some ride. So once crocodile takes monkey to a ride where in the middle of the river the crocodile says that I'm going to eat you now because you every day throws the mango in the river. The mangoes are so sweet. Even your like your heart will be so sweet. So the crocodile says, I'll be eating your heart because it's so sweet. So then monkey responds, if you wanted to eat my heart, you would have told me first because I left my heart in the tree itself. If you had told me at first, I would have brought my heart to with me to and gave to you. So this is the story about the crocodile. Again, so that crocodile thinks again and he goes back to the tree and leaves the monkey to the tree. Then the monkey jumps out of the crocodile and climbs back to the tree. And then he tells to the crocodile, you were the fool and you thought that I left my heart to the tree and now you just dropped me back to the tree because you thought that I will be bringing and giving you the heart. But in this case, I'm not going to do that.
Wonderful. Give a big round of applause to Deepak. Very nice. Monkey and the crocodile become friends. Every day monkey will be feeding sweet fruits from the tree. And some of these fruits, the crocodile also takes it to his wife. A little kahani mein twist ho gaya isme. Many times we hear a story and sometimes we hear multiple versions of the story. Mango also is not there in this original story. It's a jamun fruit, yeah. Anyway, chalta hai, no problem. The message kayam hai. Message is same. So, the crocodile's wife told, every day you are bringing me mangoes, jamuns. That's nice, but I want to eat the heart of that monkey. And immediately what does this crocodile do? Okay, let's go. Okay. So crocodile, what does it do? It goes to the monkey and says, my wife wants to see you, please come. Aaj party hai ghar mein, oh. But then so it also trusts, the monkey trusts. Half the way, the crocodile starts talking out the truth. My wife wants to eat your heart, that's why I'm taking you. Then instantly, without panicking, without being emotional, see the intelligence of the monkey, it gives a response. What could have been a reaction? It could have jumped and then it would have died, drowning in the water. But it used his intelligence and said, you know what? We monkeys are very intelligent. We don't carry our heart everywhere. We keep it safe in the tree. So you didn't tell me this first only. If you had told that your wife wants to eat my heart, I would have brought my heart also along. Then the crocodile thought, oh, is it? The crocodile is really foolish to think that it is true. And the crocodile said, oh, is it? Okay, chalo, we'll go back to the tree. Put back your heart, do heart transplant and come back. And then you know what happened? As Deepak said, The crocodile, as soon as it reached the bank, the monkey jumped off the crocodile and said, Thenga. So the point is, response in such tough situations, in such difficult circumstances, do not react. With a cool head, think and then act. Right? You know, if you want to think and act, the scriptures say we should develop what is called as sattva guna. Generally, we are all influenced by rajoguna. Rajoguna means what? Mode of passion. Action precedes thought. Action precedes. That means action comes first and then we think. This is called rajoguna. Whereas sattva guna means thought precedes action. First we think and then we act. This is sattva guna. So if we want to develop being always responsive, then we should develop what? Sattva guna. So we'll see how to do that. Let's proceed. Okay, next. Let's try to understand the psychology behind response and reaction. Okay, psychology behind the two. First, let's watch a small video, a very short video about what our Prime Minister says about criticism. Let's watch.
देखिए, आपने जो कहा आलोचना और कैसे डील करते हैं, तो अगर मुझे एक वाक्य में कहना है तो मैं उसका स्वागत करता हूं, क्योंकि मेरा एक कन्विक्शन है कि क्रिटिसिज्म ये डेमोक्रेसी की आत्मा है. मैं सभी नौजवानों से कहना चाहूंगा, जीवन में रात कितनी ही अंधेरी क्यों ना हो, लेकिन वो रात ही है. सुबह होना तय होता है.
Okay. So, PM is saying here something very interesting. He, probably in the history of independent India, he is one of the, he is that Prime Minister who has been heavily criticized by everybody. And especially because we have social media now, the earlier Prime Ministers were spared. They were not so openly, publicly criticized on public forums. But he is one person who is actually criticized so much, heavily. But how does he take it? He never reacts to it. He maintains his calm. He responds. Right? Even in the, if you have seen any debates in the parliament, whatever the opposition tries to say, he never emotionally gives an outburst reaction. Very rarely. But generally he always responds with facts. So this is an example of why it is important to be responsive. And tolerance is a mindful response. What is the case study here? Prahlad Maharaj. How many of you seen this movie, Mahavatar Narsimha? Haribo. Okay. So could somebody tell me quickly, what did Prahlad tolerate? Anyone wants to share the story? Quickly. No one wants to share. Yes, here. Could you please reach out the mic? Someone has the mic here? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Prahlad Maharaj fathers, Hiranyakashipu, used to perform so much atrocities to Prahlad Maharaj, and he used to make him go through horrible situations, trying to kill him, kill his own son. So all this Prahlad Maharaja tolerate with because he has a strong faith in the protection of Lord Vishnu. So that's why he was able to tolerate all this.
Wonderful. Give a big round of applause to him. So he used one word which I liked very much. Prahlad Maharaja's father Hiranyakashipu made him go through horrible situations. The word horrible. So things happening with him were horrible, but he used to always say Haribol. So when life is horrible, what you should do? Say Haribol. So it was a Krishna conscious response that he gave. So even though there was no fault on his part, he was only chanting the Lord's holy names. But his father, since he was a demon, he harassed him. And throughout, he only responded. See, Prahlad Maharaj was a pure devotee. If he had become angry and he would have cursed his father, immediately his father would have died. That's the power of a pure devotee. But he didn't exercise his power. That means he's teaching, Prahlad Maharaj is teaching us by his personal example that we should learn to tolerate. We saw the verse before this, no? What Krishna told in the 2nd chapter? Tolerate. Sukha, dukkha comes and goes like winter and summer. But you should learn to tolerate. Prahlad Maharaj has practically demonstrated what Krishna said. So this is a mindful response. There is no use of agitating. You will get disturbed. You just go on with your business. And here in this case, Prahlad Maharaj had firm faith in Krishna's protection. Rakhe Krishna mare Krishna rakhe ke. If Krishna decides to protect me, no one can harm me. If Krishna wants to kill me, no one can save me. He was firm on this point. That is why he was not agitated. So this is spiritual knowledge and realization. If we gain in any circumstance in our life, let anybody criticize, they comment, they do so many things, doesn't matter. Let me go on with my duty, having faith in the Lord's protection. This can help us respond to any given situation. That means we should always be mindful of this fact that Krishna is watching. I am trying to be his devotee. Krishna will surely protect me. Let me not bother with these people's criticisms. If we are always mindful of this, conscious of Krishna's relationship with us, every moment we will be able to respond. Right? So this is a wonderful example. So tolerance is an example for mindful response. Now Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, Dukkheshu anudvigna manaha, sukheshu vigata sprihaha, vita raga bhaya krodhaha, stita dhir muniruchyate. Can somebody read the translation, please? Yes. What is Lord Krishna saying here?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
One who is not disturbed in spite of the threefold miseries, who is not elated when there is a happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear and anger, is called a sage of steady mind.
Yes, thank you. So here also Krishna is talking about response. He's saying, happy situations will come. Don't get elated. When happy situations come, what do we do? Aaj mein upar, asman niche. We are on the top 7th floor of the sky. Probably above that. But then immediately after that some distress will come. Then dhap will fall down. From their 7th manzil will fall down. Isn't it? So, you should know that this life is full of ups and downs. But you give a life is input is AC curve, but you give a DC curve response. This is what Krishna is saying. What is he saying? Don't get elated when there is too much happiness. Don't get depressed when there is misery. You be sthita dhi. Sthita means fixed up. Dhi means intelligence. Use your intelligence and give a steady response. Steady state we should reach. Otherwise, you know what will happen? What will happen? You have given remote control of your life to people around you. Whichever button they press, you are dancing like that. How terrible it feels, no? Somebody puts Astha channel, then you will speak like a saint. Then somebody will put some other music channel, then you will start singing and dancing. That means life has become like that, remote controlled by somebody else. That's a very sad state if somebody can live in that way. We are all living in that way, unfortunately. So Krishna is saying, you become sthita dhir with knowledge, with spiritual knowledge, and that is why Krishna has spoken the Bhagavad Gita. Let's go to the third point. Responding to sensual stimuli. Now, here we saw criticism, PM Modi's example we saw. Previous to that, we saw the Panchatantra story of how the monkey used his intelligence to give a proper response in that situation. Now, every day in our life, every moment, we also are bombarded with so many sensual stimuli. Can you tell me what is a sensual stimuli? Anyone? Give an example, let's see. Yes, Jagannath. What's a sensual stimuli? Stimulus. Singular is stimulus. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So it's like if I have a favorite sweet around this stall, even though I am full, I feel like, okay, I need to taste it.
Yeah, stimulus means what? In this case, what is a stimulus?
The sweet.
Something which stimulates your senses and pushes you to act. That's called a stimulus. So here the vision of that sweet and probably the aroma. Aroma of that. So these are the inputs to our senses, and immediately our senses will urge us to go and eat the sweet. Even though you are full. Very good example. Give a big round of applause to him. Any other example anyone wants to give? Let's see. An example that you have experienced of sensual stimulus in your life. And whether you reacted or responded, also we would like to know. Anyone? Yes. The same devotees are speaking again. I would like to request others who have taken Sunday Mauna Vrat to break their Mauna Vrat and speak. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we can take example as smell also.
Keep your mic closer, like ice cream cone. Yeah.
Prabhu, we can take example of perfumes which we like to smell it more. But whenever we see something which we don't feel like smelling, maybe whenever a garbage truck pass, we just close our nose. That is also a kind of stimulus.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Thank you. Give a big round of applause. So he said that if there is a sweet smell, we want to smell it more and more because it's pleasing to the nose, olfactory nerves. And if you see if you come across some bad smell, stinking smell, we want to avoid it. Okay, good. Any other example? Sensual stimulus. I'm sure all of us are surrounded with so many stimulating objects. Yes, Abhishek Pandey. Please pass the mic. Hare Krishna. Speak louder. Without the mic, yes.
Sure. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay.
The very common example which we use on daily basis, like our reels, like we keep watching, it's very attractive, like one after another, we watch reels and we want to stop, but we don't respond to it, we react because it's nice, we keep watching. So that is one thing that I personally relate in this sensual stimuli. So yeah.
Very nice, thank you. Give a big round of applause to him. You know, how many of you are using Insta? I think it's a wrong question to ask. I should understand everybody is using it. But as Abhishek rightly said, we think that I'll just watch some 10 reels. Like that we think and open. And then reel after reel, we keep scrolling until our mind reels. Isn't it? And then we realize, oh, 2 hours have gone. Oh, my folk guy told me chant 16 rounds. I told no time, Prabhu. But here I have given 2 hours to Instagram. See how later we feel guilty. So, scrolling is a reaction. Why it's a reaction? Because it is pleasing, it is nice. If I ask you to watch a 2 hours video, you will not watch. But if you watch 8 seconds Insta, you watch reels, 2 hours, you will watch. Isn't it? Because our attention span is very less. And Instagram algorithm works in such a way that with limited attention span, how to get maximum crowd, maximum audience. Best of the brains make algorithms and they trap us like this. So the point is, scrolling mindlessly is an example for reaction. So we need to take a pause. Today, 10 are enough. And you should switch it off and keep. Then it's a response. Okay, let's see. We'll do an interesting reality check now. All of you take out your paper and pen. I'm going to read out some sentences on the screen. It's visible also for you. It will be visible. You need to rate yourself. Okay, how do you rate? It's called digital addiction check. Okay, we'll check how much we are digitally addicted. Okay, reality check. Make a note of this. If your answer is never, give 1 point. If your answer is rarely, give 2 points. Sometimes 3 points. Often 4 points. Very often 5 points. Is it clear? Never 1. And very often is 5. And in between. And add up all your score out of 25. Okay, let's begin. Are you ready? Oh, there are some folks still collecting the pads. Okay. Let us display this for them when they come back again. You have to rate each statement on a scale of 5. Quickly. You have to rate each the statement I'm going to read on a scale of 5. 1 being never, 5 being very often. You should be very honest with yourself. You don't have to impress anybody here. It's about your own life. Okay, let's begin. 1. I feel restless or anxious if I cannot check my phone or social media. Never 1. Very often 5. And in between. Question 2. I often lose track of time while scrolling. Three. Keep putting these points one below the other or next to each other in a row. You'll have to total it up at the end. Third. I often ignore studies, service or family time because of social media. Even when I go to washroom, I use my phone. Scrolling. Even when I'm chanting, I'm saying Hare Krishna, scrolling. Even when I'm sitting with my family members for lunch or dinner, one I eat. What is the meaning of this? Prayas means immediate pleasure. Shreyas means long-term benefit. Some mic has to be switched off. It is interfering from that time. If the mic is not used, please switch it off. Whoever has the mic. So, prayers means immediate benefit. If we look for immediate benefit, what will happen? You will lose long-term good. Can you give an example in our daily life for this Shreyas versus prayers? Who is saying that? Yeah. His realizations he is going to speak now. What's your name?
Ravi Kumar Prabhuji.
Yes, Ravi Kumar.
Like during exam times, we need to study, but we're watching the cricket matches and all.
Why do we watch cricket match?
Like we want to see that because it's going live.
It's
like
going live, and
we want to see
if
what
they win the cup, I will get 10 lakh rupees in my account. That kind of pleasure we have, right? Yeah. And so what happens? Tomorrow's exam will go for a 6. Yeah.
That is an example.
So here what is prayers and what is Shreyas?
Like prayers is like if you concentrately study, you'll pass the exams. That will become Shreyas. In long time, you'll be helpful.
No. What is prayers here?
Prayers is seeing cricket match.
Yeah, watching cricket is prayer. Immediate benefit. Isn't it? Immediate feel good factor. That is prayers. But if you could delay it, no problem. This match recording will be there. If I really want to watch, after the exams I will watch. Delay the gratification. Focus on long-term good. Oh, if I get good marks in this exam, I'll have a better career. Isn't it? Very nice. Thank you. Give a big round of applause for Ravi. So, in life we should always choose what? Shreyas. Choosing prayers is called reaction. It's a reaction. It's sensually stimulating. Immediate pleasure. That's reaction. Choosing Shreyas is called response. And for this you need to have knowledge. What is prayers and what is Shreyas? We need to have knowledge. Only based on knowledge we can choose Shreyas over prayers. Correct, no? Suppose you are chanting Hare Krishna and your phone notification rings. What is the reaction? Continue to chant mindlessly and open the smartphone and keep saying, oh, new reels have come, I should watch. And keep watching. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So neither we are mindfully chanting. Krishna is also thinking whether this person is really interested in me or not. Sunday, if Krishna is watching our bhakti activity on a graph, Sunday evening it will go on the peak. And after that, Hare Krishna, Govinda. So Krishna will be thinking, what is this? Only Sunday there is peak periods. Every Sunday there is a peak. After that it is all going down. Why? Because Sunday you are all in temple. So in temple we are inspired to practice bhakti. But we should carry this inspiration throughout the week. By choosing Shreyas. Krishna is the top priority in my life. All other things are secondary. Having this conscious, being conscious like this always, that enables you to choose Shreyas over prayers. That is response over reaction. Okay, let's go to what the shloka Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita about sense pleasure. In the 5th chapter, verse number 22, it's a very interesting verse. Krishna says, Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkha yonaya evate adyanta vanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. Can someone read the translation for us? Yes.
Hare Krishna. My name is Nagesh.
Yes.
An intelligent person does not take part in the sources of misery which are due to contact with the material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them.
Yes, thank you. So Krishna is saying sensual pleasures have a beginning and an end. And also they become source of misery. So an intelligent person, when a sense object comes in front of him, he will not get excited about it and fall for it. Example for this is there in the Mahabharata. When Arjuna went to, before the battle of Kurukshetra, Arjuna had gone to Swargaloka to learn some weapons from Indra. And there, this heavenly Apsara, known as who? Urvashi. She came, she proposed to Arjuna. You are a young man and I am a beautiful girl, let us enjoy. And what was Arjuna's response? That's very interesting. Arjuna says, see, Indra is like my father. And you are serving my father. That means you are like mother for me. And I cannot even imagine what you are saying. It's not possible. You are my mother. Like this, Indra gave a response. Now, what could have been a default reaction? Immediately accept. Swipe right. Right or left? Whoever knows will tell. Whoever is using. Swipe right. So, Arjuna said no, swipe left. Why? Because he had a principle. This is my mother. See, if you have principles, if you lead a life based on principles, only then you can respond and not react. If there are no principles in our life, then we are like animal. If an animal sees the opposite sex, immediately, oh, nice opportunity, let us go and mate. There are no principles governing their life. But you see, devotee, for example, somebody comes and gives us something to eat. We will find out, we will ask, is it prasadam? Is it offered to the Lord? If yes, yes Prabhu, I have made sure that it is offered to the Lord, please accept. Then we say, yes, please give. Right? The point is, there is a principle. I need to lead my life. Oh, just because some sweet has come, let us take, chalo, let's party. No. If you want to respond, you have to lead a life based on principles. Like Arjuna. Arjuna had a principle that you are my mother. This is not correct. It is immoral for me. So if you don't base your life based on principles, anything and everything is correct only. Chalta hai mentality will come. Chalta hai, then kuch nahi chalega. Sab ruk jayega. So therefore you should, this is an example Krishna is saying, sense objects are coming, but they give you miseries in the long run if you get addicted to them. Therefore lead a life of regulation and principles. That is basically response. So clarity of purpose helps us respond. One example, one story is there here. Can anyone guess what is this story based on the picture? Huh? Wonderful, right answer. Raja Harishchandra. Right? What is this story? Can someone tell me? Quickly. In 60 words, you should tell me the story. Whatever you know about Harishchandra. Who can tell me? Hare Krishna. Yes, Nihal. Please pass the mic. Quickly. How many of you know Raja Harishchandra? What is he also called? Satya Harishchandra. Yes, let us hear from him. Hare Krishna. 20 words over. I told 60 words, you should tell me the story. Yeah.
Prabhu, once there will be a Muni who came to his court and he said that as much as coin I throw to the sky, you have to offer me that much of gold, coins, jewels and everything. So he had stand up more feet, more than like on the elephants, and he threw. It was more that he can't afford that much, so he sold his children's and his wife. Also, he had become a caretaker in what is called
Smashana.
Yeah, Smashana.
Crematorium.
Crematorium.
Yeah.
And there he saw his wife.
Mm.
Yeah, that much.
That much only. Thank you. Give a big round of applause. Actually, yes, whatever he said, continuing with that, Raja Harishchandra, he did not hesitate to even ask his wife. His wife had brought her dead son, their own dead son, for cremation, for the final rites to the crematorium. Raja Harishchandra said, you should bring money. Whatever fees is there, you should pay that. Only then I'll allow this child for the final rites. Actually, it turns out that all these tests which Harishchandra had to go through, they were all tests by Vishwamitra and the Devatas. And in all the tests, he passed because he lived a principle-based life. I will not compromise on my satya, on my truthfulness. And because of this, finally, he was blessed by the Lord. His dead son was brought back to the life. Now here is an example. In spite of so many provoking situations, because he was committed to his principles, he always gave a response. He did not get agitated at all. And finally, even though he went through so many difficulties, finally he was blessed. Right? So today we remember Raja Harishchandra, not because just because he was a great king, but because of his principle of truthfulness, which made him respond in every given situation. Every time Vishwamitra would say, see, now you are in a deadlock situation, you agree that you never promised me to give that much wealth. Immediately I will relieve you of your promise. But Harishchandra said, no, I can't do that. Finally, he sold away himself to give the money that he had promised to Vishwamitra. So, leading a life based on principles helps you to respond even amidst difficult and provoking circumstances. Clarity of purpose is the next point. If you don't have purpose, there is a saying, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Why do we get so easily agitated by stimulus? Because many times we don't stand for, we don't know what is the purpose of life. Therefore we keep falling for everything that comes our way. Right? Okay, let's go to the reactions in daily life. Let's see. We'll play a game now. I want about 6 volunteers to come on the stage quickly. Come soon. 6 volunteers on the stage. Quick. Give a big round of applause to all of these. Big round of applause. Yeah. Thank you. You know why? They say karma returns. When you want inspiration, applause, you won't get if you are stingy. Okay, let's see. 3 here and 3 this side. What's your name?
Devanshu.
Devanshu.
Vivek.
Suman.
Nihal. Sahil.
Panitej. Okay, wonderful. We're going to play one very interesting game. It's a whisper game. Okay. Whisper chain. You all can form one chain. Come front together. So here again 2 rounds will be there. Okay. First round, I'm going to say something to you in your ear. Whisper. Without thinking, you just have whatever. I'm not going to repeat. You don't ask me, I didn't hear, tell me again. It'll be a long sentence. You have to pay attention. And you have to whisper into his ear. And here. Okay? Ready? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's stand half a feet away from each other. Yeah. Ready? First, don't say loudly. I'm able to hear you. Whisper. So parampara, let's see if parampara is going to continue intact or something else will come. So soon, message transfer, quick. Okay, Pani Teja, what is please speak out the knowledge that you received.
Tirumala Konda.
Really? Oh, I told it's a long sentence. Okay, let's hear from him. Give the mic to him. What did you hear from Nihal?
2 words, Prabhu. Tirumala Alakonda.
2 words?
2 words only. Tirumala Alakonda.
Tirumala?
Alakonda.
Alakonda. Okay, what did Nihal get?
Something Tirumala Anaconda.
Tirumala Anaconda. Okay, let's hear from him.
Tirumala on account of something.
Tirumala Anaconda something. Let's hear from him.
President of ISKCON Bangalore traveled to Tirumala on account of something.
President of ISKCON Bangalore traveled to Tirumala on account of something. That's what he got. So message got truncated. And finally he got only 2 words. What is that which you heard from me? Let us see, at least the first person got the knowledge correctly or not.
President of ISKCON Bangalore visited Tirumala and performed. I didn't get the last word.
Okay. I said, President of ISKCON Bangalore visited Tirumala and performed Tomala Seva. Tomala Seva. That's what I said. But you see how. Now, why do you think this kind of truncation has happened in the message? Why? In the context of what we are discussing today, the topic that we are discussing today. So it is a quick reaction, no? He just has to hear and quickly pass. I told you should not think, you should not ask me questions, nothing. Right? Whatever I said, you have to just pass it mindlessly. And that's why they also don't know. Some anaconda, something and all they were saying. They're also least bothered whether the sentence is making sense or not. Now this is an example for reaction. What you're doing is, you're not conscious. Somebody is doing, I will also do. Somebody is saying that, I will also say. This is reaction. But mindfully, if they choose, now if you ask the question, can you please clarify what you said? If there was opportunity, then what is that? Response. Okay, let's give a big round of applause to all of them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so this we have done already. Can we go ahead? Yeah. So let's watch this. Novak Djokovic. Who is that person? So something happened to him. Let's see.
We want to turn now to that bizarre moment at the U.S. Open that so many are talking about. Top-ranked tennis superstar Novak Djokovic abruptly disqualified from the tournament after he hit a ball toward the backboard and struck a line judge in the throat. Adrian Banker has the latest.
He was undefeated, now he's out. The #1 tennis player in the world ousted from the U.S. Open. Novak Djokovic hit a ball out of anger from the court, frustrated after losing a point to Spain's Pablo Carreño Busta, accidentally striking a lineswoman in the neck. You can see the star player immediately running over as she collapsed to the ground to see if she was okay. Medics running to the court to attend to her.
Wait, guys, we've got a problem here.
Within minutes, judges determined she could not return to the match, and neither can Djokovic, the top-seeded player thrown out of the tournament. He shook Busta's hand and left quickly without speaking to anyone.
I think that it was bad luck, no? You cannot do this.
Anyway, so what is the lesson here? Quickly. Top 1 tennis player in the world. He was in an angry mood, frustrated mood. He hit the ball. It hit the line judge. And next moment he's out of the innings, out of the match. So what is the lesson for us? Hare Krishna. Yeah, if you react, there will be far-reaching consequences. He was frustrated, he was angry. That doesn't mean he should show his anger on something else or somebody else. Correct, no? People around us are not scapegoats for our anger and frustration. We should know this. Correct? So, very unfortunate, very good player, top player, but he went out. So that's why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudramapah pravishanti yadvat. Krishna is giving an example in the shloka of the ocean. Ocean is vast. Right? Even though so many rivers are joining the ocean constantly, the ocean will never get agitated. The ocean will never get overflooded. In the same way, a devotee of the Lord, if he actually fixes his mind on Krishna, on the spiritual knowledge, then he will not get agitated even if there are so many impulses, stimuli which are coming towards him. So Krishna is giving an example of ocean here. Here is one nice story from the Bhagavatam. Anyone wants to guess what is this story? Yes? Ambarish Maharaj and Durvasa Muni. Who can tell the story quickly? Pass the mic, please. Where's the mic? What's your name?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My name is Chandrasekhar.
Yes.
So once Ambarish Maharaj was performing his duties, so Durvasa Muni comes with his devotees, so with his disciples to his palace, but he actually tries to test Ambarish Maharaj. So he goes back to take a bath, but actually when he comes back, Ambarish Maharaj is still performing his worships to the Lord. So, but it doesn't attend to the Durvasa Muni. So then Durvasa Muni, with his using of his jata, he creates a monster and tries to trouble Ambarish Maharaj. But then Lord, seeing his devotees in trouble, sends Sudarshana Chakra to try to kill Durvasa Muni, but then he runs off to all the devatas to ask saving of his life. But then Vishnu tells him to ask the Ambarish Maharaj itself.
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Thank you. Give a big round of applause. So Durvasa Muni observes using his yogic powers that I am a guest in his house. Before I come back from taking bath, he has already drunk water. Ambarish Maharaj was observing fasting on Ekadashi. So next day he had to break his fast. So he just drank water to break his fast. But Durvasa Muni considered that to be a great offense. And as he said, he created a monster to kill Ambarish Maharaj. But Ambarish Maharaj was just standing there still without being agitated. If a monster attacks us, what will we do? React, run away, save ourselves. But Ambarish Maharaj was having firm conviction that Krishna will protect me. So therefore, it could not harm him. Krishna intervened. Sudarshana Chakra came and destroyed the demon. And later Durvasa Muni also was humbled. The point here is, insecurity makes us react. Whereas if we have conviction on Krishna, we always can respond. Right? Krishna promises in the Bhagavad Gita, my devotee shall never perish. I will always protect my devotee. Krishna promises. We have to come up to that level of conviction that comes by sadhana bhakti, by practice. And then we will not be agitated, even in the most alarming situation. That's an example. One last part we will just discuss, emotions versus intelligence. So let's play a small game. Head or heart? Okay. So again, this is like a self-assessment. Please take out your paper and pen. The scoring will be like this. If your answer is rarely, then rate out of 1. Give yourself 1 point. If your answer is sometimes, 2 points. If your answer is always, 3 points. Is it clear? 1 means rarely, 2 sometimes, 3 always. And out of 15 points, we shall see the sum total of your scores later and see how to interpret that. So first question. When angry, I can stop myself from saying things I may regret. Rarely, 1, sometimes 2, always 3. When angry, I can stop myself from saying things I may regret. If you have doubt in the question, you raise your hand. Yeah. Ask your neighbor. Second, before making a big decision, I weigh both pros and cons carefully. Before making a decision, I weigh the pros and cons carefully, then make a decision. What are the 3 options? Rarely, sometimes, always. 1, 2, 3. Always is 3. Rarely is 1, sometimes is 2. 3. When someone insults me, I can control my urge to immediately retaliate. I can control my urge. When someone insults me, I feel like I should give it back, but I can control. Fourth, in conflicts, I try to understand the other person's perspective before reacting. Whenever there is a conflict, difference in opinion, before I give my reaction, I always think from the other person's point of view. How many of us do this? Wonderful, very nice. Next, I let my mind guide my heart instead of the other way around. I let my mind guide my heart, not heart guide my mind. Mind is intelligence here in this case, heart is emotions. I let my intelligence guide my emotions, not emotions guiding my intelligence. Which is correct? Intelligence should guide? Intelligence should guide emotions. Done? Okay, now total up. Let's see. Total the score out of 15. Got your score? This is how you should interpret. How many of you got 12 to 15? So you are more rational in your approach. That's the meaning. That means you take decisions based on intelligence. That means you are more responsive. Okay, 8 to 11. Anybody? Okay, you are balanced between both emotions and intelligence. You have a balanced approach, which is also very good. Now, 5 to 7. Anybody? Yeah, you are more of an emotional person. Is that true? So you always get easily emotional and you take your decisions based on emotions, which is not good. You need to work on that. Correct? How do you balance your emotions? With intelligence. And how do you cultivate intelligence? By studying Srila Prabhupada's books, by sharpening our SQ, spiritual quotient, by understanding the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Now we should not simply understand theoretically, we should also take guidance of a devotee and ask how to apply this in my daily life. That is more important. First you should learn the theory, then you should learn how to apply those principles. Then you have the perfect knowledge equipped to respond in any given situations. In the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, was Arjuna responding or reacting? Reacting. And it was visible, he was crying, his body was trembling. Even though he is world's number one warrior at that time, but he was emotional. So when you are in emotion, that time what did Krishna do? Krishna gave him spiritual intelligence by speaking the Bhagavad Gita. Then emotions and intelligence got balanced. Then in that balanced state of mind, Arjuna was able to take a decision. So never ever take decisions when you are emotionally burdened. Let the emotions subside, and with intelligence you should take decisions. That's the point. So if you want to respond, you must make decisions based on intelligence. Krishna says in the 6th chapter, Uddhared atmatman atmanam atmanam avasadayed atmaiva hi ripur atmanaha bandhur atmaiva ripur atmanaha atmaiva hi atmano bandhuhu. Krishna says, mind is the friend of a person, it can be his enemy also. If your mind is too much overwhelmed with emotions, it will make you take impulsive decisions, that is reaction, and you will regret later. How many of us have gone to supermarkets, malls? In the malls you see, there will be offers, there will be nice lights, big lights will be there, and there will be some passionate music which will be always be playing in the background. And when you see something, it's so attractively presented, even though you don't want to buy it, you end up buying it. And you give reason also. What is that? No, this special offer is there, Diwali offer, let me buy. And that will be lying in your house till the next Diwali. You will never use it. Now this is an example for impulse. This is called impulsive buying. This is an example for reaction. Response is what? I have come here with one list of things to buy. Whatever is required only I will buy. This is response. Correct, no? Response is driven by intelligence, whereas reaction is driven by emotions. Last story and then we'll close. This is another interesting Panchatantra story. Anyone can tell me the story? Who can tell the story, please? Yes, last there.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. What's your name?
Naveen Raj.
Yes.
One day, a rabbit, a lion captured a rabbit to eat the rabbit. The rabbit thought used his intelligence. That rabbit told lion, I saw another lion, he is powerful than you. He told that.
Can you keep the mic closer and speak louder?
The rabbit told the lion, I saw another lion, it is more powerful than you. So it touched this lion's ego. So that lion asked the rabbit to take the lion to that another lion. So that rabbit showed the well water to the lion. See, that lion is inside that. So the lion saw this his own image. It thought it's and it went to fight with them, but died in the water.
Very nice. Give a big round of applause to Naveen. Thank you. Little twist is there again in the Kahani Mein twist. Actually, in this story, in the Panchatantra, a cruel lion used to kill a lot of animals recklessly. Then it was decided that you don't come and attack us. All the animals decided one by one, every day we will send you one animal for your dinner prasadam. Okay. Now, the lion said, okay, I'm okay with this arrangement. So every day one animal would go and the lion would die. In this way, the rest of the other animals were, at least some security was there. Otherwise, any time lion will come and pounce. Okay. But one day it was a turn of this rabbit. And this rabbit was very intelligent. He said, okay, I should somehow save my life. Okay. So what he did, he went to the lion and said, oh lion, you are thinking that you are the king of this jungle, but there is your competitor. One competitor is there. Actually, the rabbit came late. You know, You were supposed to come for the session at 4 o'clock, you came at 4:30. Why? Then the rabbit had an explanation. See, on the way I met another lion. That lion was claiming that he is the jungle king. So that's why it took, somehow I saved myself and came to you. That's why it became late. Then as he said, show me where is that competitor. Then he said, yeah, he's there in this well, come. So he went, showed the well, and what did the lion see? His own reflection. He thought, yeah, it's correct, one more lion is there. So what did this lion do? It started roaring. And what did he hear back? Echo of his roaring. He thought another lion is there inside. And so then he said, now let me pounce on him and finish him off. So he jumped into the well and he drowned and died. So the moral of the story is what? What did lion reacted, whereas rabbit responded. Rabbit did not get panicked. He used his intelligence. Isn't it? So the point is, any difficult circumstance, we can solve it. We can come out of it if we respond with intelligence rather than react. And you know how to respond? I said, you need to develop sattva guna. And how to develop sattva guna? Just 4 things if you do, you will actually develop this sattva guna. First one is association of devotees. That can actually give us a lot of insights and which will help us to respond. Second, read Bhagavad Gita. At least 5 minutes a day you should spend. You should begin your day with this wisdom. And third one is most important, which we are always doing, which we recommend, which Srila Prabhupada recommended the most. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When you chant the holy names of the Lord, our heart gets purified. There are so many negativities sitting with our heart which make us react. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, these are all the enemies sitting in the soul. They are all making us react. But by chanting Hare Krishna, what happens? These enemies are cleansed. These negativities are cleansed. So chanting is a very must-do practice every day. And lastly, take devotional diet. Take prasadam. You are what you eat, is a saying. People who eat, tamasic food and rajasic food, they actually are more prone to react. So for sattvic, we should eat sattvic food, and that too the food which is offered to the Lord. That gives us devotional Krishna consciousness and enables us to respond in every circumstance. So these are some inputs that can help us respond and not react in our lives. Okay? So now we shall practically we shall chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. All of you please take out your beads. Meanwhile, any questions? 1 or 2 questions we can take quickly. Yes. Please ask. Don't wait for the mic.
I am asked to give an immediate response. So it is said it's response in fact it should be immediate.
Yeah, immediate response doesn't mean you should react. Suppose your boss says, I want immediate response. Will you go and slap him? Because that's an immediate response. That's not response, that's reaction, right? So, one of the immediate response could be, you can nicely say, I need 5 more minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. That's a response. Correct?
Usually I panic, how come the response and immediate? I don't understand and I just take a lot
they are
of
only
time.
asking you to do the work that you are supposed to do within that time which you are supposed to do. Okay. So that, you should never give reaction is what I am saying. Even if it is immediate response, it has to be a well thought response. Yeah. Yes. There last.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So my question is, as you said, we have to respond in an intelligent way. correct? So, what about those who don't have that intelligence?
Should come to folk. The whole point is you should develop that intelligence. It's not that we don't have intelligence, we all have it. It has to be sharpened with proper regular inputs. That is why I told every day you should read Bhagavad Gita. It strengthens our intelligence so that we take the right decisions. Okay? Sadhu Sangha and reading of Bhagavad Gita will give us that intelligence.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Good. Last question here. Here, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, like I feel that there are some situations where we are, where I don't know, like reaction is the first thing we need to do. Then after that we can change it to a response. Is it possible? Because let's say, maybe not proper example, we are in a jungle or something, some wild animal comes. The instinct is to run away. Then we can plan, okay, we need to go this way or that way. So if you don't run away, the animal will definitely pounce on you. So what about these kind of situations?
Yeah, that's a good, it's a fight or flight situation.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right? So should I sit there and analyze, let me respond? Prabhu told me you should respond. Lion is coming here. Let me sit and think how to respond. No. There you have to first save your life. So your response is that you have to go from that, run away from that place. That's a response. You are using your intelligence, right? To run away. Then how it's a reaction? It's a response only. Reaction is without using, somebody says something, shout at him. That's a reaction. Understood?